All right. Unfortunately, that kind of cut off right as I was going through benefits, which is fine because I looked through it a little bit, and right off the bat, I noticed that my tonality is fucking shit because I'm being too fucking timid. Like, yes, I'm out in public, but there's not really many people, so I'm not gonna hold back. I'm gonna go all in. The second thing is fucking calm down, lean back, relax. You're the fucking producer. Act that way. All right, let's do this. So, let me get this fucker set up. That is annoying as shit. Hold on. Hold the fuck on. Let's just hold it. All right. So, Joshua, since Monica's going to be your beneficiary, she's going to receive that money completely tax-free, okay? So none of that money is going to go to Uncle Sam or the government, okay? Excellent, excellent. Now, Joshua, this does also include cash value. So part of your monthly premiums are going to be invested for you every single month, and it's going to grow at an average rate of about 5 to 8%, okay? So what this means is that you can always pull from that down the line in case you need it, okay? Excellent. Now, Joshua, the other thing is this policy has something called living benefits. So essentially what's going to happen is, God forbid, and knock on wood, you have a chronic or terminal illness, you're able to advance that money and use it early on to pay for that treatment. Is that understood? Excellent. Now, Joshua, the company we're going to be looking at for you here, they're called America, okay? You've probably heard of America, is that right? Yeah. So they've been around for an extremely long time. They are A+ rated, and the reason we're looking at America is they're going to give the absolute, and I mean the absolute best rate on the market for you, okay? So, especially considering the fact that you have a very, very clean bill of health for your age, which I congratulate you on. With that noted, it's going to make the process more simple, and it's going to increase the probability that America does accept your offer, your application, okay? Excellent, excellent. Now, the main thing is really a matter of whether or not we get accepted, okay? Now, Joshua, if for whatever reason we don't get accepted, that is not the end of the world at all, by no means. Because I am a broker, I'm going to be able to shop around with the other A-rated carriers and find the absolute best fit based on your needs, okay? Excellent, beautiful. Now, Joshua, a few options for you here. Do you still have that pen and paper? All right, awesome. So option number one, it's going to be for $10,000, I apologize, $15,000 of coverage, and that's going to be for $93 a month. Option two is going to be for $12,000 of coverage, and that's going to be for $85 a month, okay? And lastly, we have option three, which is $10,000 of coverage, and that's going to be at $77 a month, all right? So, Joshua, with all those options noted, which do you feel makes the most sense for you to try and apply for right now? Option three, understood. Now, or I apologize, you said option one? Okay, so the $15,000, correct, okay. So, Joshua, what makes you think that that's the best option for you? Just your personal preference, I guess. Okay, understood. So, from what I'm hearing, that option is gonna be the best for you because you want to not only cover your burial, but you also want to pass on money to your children. Is that what I'm hearing? Excellent, excellent. So you want to have a little extra for Monica. Is that correct? That's awesome. That's amazing. I'm very, very admirable how much of an amazing father you are, because quite frankly, as a future father myself, I know that putting your kids, putting your family first it's the absolute priority. Awesome. Now, Joshua, just to make sure we're on the same page, that $15,000 of coverage for $93 a month, that's not going to put a dent in your lifestyle. It's completely affordable. It's not going to put any financial strain on you, nor Monica, nor anyone else in your family. Is that correct? Excellent. Wonderful. Now, Joshua, with this noted, I'm going to get this application open for you, and we're going to run through some questions, all right? It won't take that much longer. Excellent. Excellent. Now, the correct spelling of your name is Joshua, correct? Got it. Sweet. Now, we're going to go through some questions. Yada, yada, questions. All right, Joshua. So aside from those questions, as a part of the identity verification process, Americo does require your social security number. So go ahead with that information when you're ready. Excellent. And repeat that once more. It is case sensitive. Got it. Yeah, so that's a good point. The reason we need your social security number, or more importantly, the reason Americo needs it, is because in order to provide coverage for you in the state of New Hampshire, and in fact any state for that matter, they do require that you provide your social security. Does that make sense? Excellent, excellent. Now, with that, I guess, since Monica is going to be your beneficiary, it is important to note that, God forbid anything happens, I'm able to get in touch with her, and that way she gets paid out as quickly and as smoothly as possible. So what's a good direct number for Monica? Got it. Excellent. Now, Joshua, if we get this option approved, we're going to be able to make it effective immediately. Unless for some reason that this would cause financial stress, in which case we can just push it out to 30 days out. We can have it start on September 13th of 2025 instead of August 13th. What would be the best for you? Okay. So just to reiterate, we have Monica as your beneficiary, start date as August 13th today. And since the coverage begins today, that does mean that the money will be withdrawn from your account today as well, okay? Excellent. Now, lastly, they do need the bank on file. Are you banking locally, nationally, or with a credit union? Okay, you're banking nationally with Chase. Excellent. So Chase is actually partnered with Americo, which means that the application process is going to be considerably more efficient. You are going to find out the outcome of the application in 2 to 3 business days. And it appears here that the routing number for New Hampshire Chase is 1234567. Is that correct? Got it. Awesome. Now, the next part is the account number, so go ahead with that whenever you're ready. Got it. Now, again, this is case sensitive, so repeat that again. Got it. Now, I'm going to get this submitted for you, so give me a few seconds here. All right, got it in. Now, just to recap, this is going to be the $15,000 of coverage for $93 a month with Americo. Again, coverage is never going to expire, premiums are never going to increase, and the coverage is going to begin as soon as the first payment is made today on August 13th of 2025. After that, payments are going to be on the 13th day of every month. Does this work for you? Okay, it does. Excellent. Now, Joshua, as well, you are going to be receiving a policy packet in the mail in about 7 to 10 business days. That's going to have all the information you need in writing. Make sure when that comes in, keep it somewhere safe. That way both you and Monica know where it is in case you ever need it, all right? Awesome. The last thing, Joshua, is if you ever need to reach out to me, if Monica ever needs to reach out to me, it's super important that you're able to reach me directly at my personal line, okay? And this way you can contact me after hours or over the weekend. Awesome. Now, any other questions that you have for me? Got it. If anything changes, never hesitate to reach out, okay? Awesome. Have a phenomenal rest of your day. All right, bye now.